Let's make these easy Dollar Tree Halloween DIYs. These are real quick, real easy, and real simple to do. This Halloween DIY using Dollar Tree items, it is so simple, so easy. These little glass containers, they're like little lanterns. Super cute, super fun. You can use them just as is, just pop a little light in there or something like that, and it's just super cute. But if you just wanted to do something a little different, you can get some candle holders from Dollar Tree too. They have different sizes, different shapes, but you want one with a big base to put the thing on. And then you can get some of those LED lights from Dollar Tree too and put those in there. They have different type of LED lights too that you can grab. And then they have these little hats in the Dollar Tree section. So you can just pop the stick out. You just give a little bend and a pull and they'll come right out. They come in different colors too, so you could just plop that on. You can glue this all together if you want it to be more permanent, but this way you could still get to everything and it's super cute. But if you wanted to add like a little bit of ribbon or something in there, that would just give it like an extra little flair. But this is like a fun, easy, really quick DIY that you can do for the Halloween season, and you can do it using all Dollar Tree items. I love the candlesticks at Dollar Tree for the season, so no more of having to paint like the little figures and stuff on the candles, like the tapered candles, because they have them with the cute bats and stuff like that. But the candle holders, they're too big for the candles, so just to keep them straight and from wobbling around, you can just take a little hot glue and it's gonna like melt the wax, so it's gonna melt all into place in there, and it pops right out too. Don't worry about it being stuck. But this is how you'll do that, and then you'll have like a nice straight candle and you don't have to stuff anything in there. These are super cute, super fun. So it's like a DIY, not a DIY, but these candles are great to grab. If you do see them at Dollar Tree, definitely grab them. This one is easy and fun to try, and most of the items are going to be from Dollar Tree. So you're going to get those glass jack-o'-lantern like light holders. So you're going to grab those, and then I'm using three different paints kind of to give it like a terracotta kind of look to it. So I got a brown, an orange, and like an off-white, but you can use whatever mix. These will be fun too, like in like a nice green for the fall season, but you can do these whatever way you want. You can also turn them around and just use them kind of like a fall kind of way as opposed to a Halloween way, but you can have a lot of fun with these. I'm just going to remove the little wire piece that's on there because they're made to look to be like little lanterns, so you can hold them with a little light in it. But we're going to take that part off. I'm going to give it a little wipe down with some alcohol just to help the paint stick a little better. You can also spray paint these too to give it like a base coat and then come back in. You can add some texture into your paint if you wanted to give it more of a clay type look. But I'm just going to use just the paint mixture. I'm not going to like fully mix it, but I'm going to mix it good enough so that the colors kind of come together. But I don't mind if maybe one color pops out more than the other. And I did use a bit more orange than I used any of the other colors because I do want it to have like an orange kind of look to it. I'm going to end up giving it a few coats. I think I went in with 3 coats for this, but 1 coat is not going to be enough. It's maybe if you thicken it up, you might be able to get away with 1 coat, or if you're spray painting it or something like that, you might be able to get 1 coat, but 1 coat is not going to be enough if you're just painting straight onto it. So I'm just letting it dry in between coats, and then I'll come back in and then I'll give it another coat. I did go over the face because I came back in later and cleaned that up like with the black paint. But if you didn't want to have to do that, you would just be really careful painting around the face there. But I just came back in, like I said, I only did 1 coat of the black paint in there, and then I let that dry, and then I didn't go around the teeth too. So when I did the mouth, you can see like everything is raised, the pieces that you'll want to emphasize. So I didn't go around the teeth, and then I came back in with some white paint and just added back in those little dots in the eyes. Those are raised too, so those are easy to find once, even if you have painted all over it like I did. You can also use paint pens if you want to be a little more precise, or a thinner brush. I have the candle holders from Dollar Tree, and we did these in the other one. These are the same ones. Most of the pieces are the same for this, but this time we're just going to actually glue the pieces together. My glue gun needed to heat up, but once it did, I glued everything together. I did that one off center, so it's kind of crooked and it dried really fast. But if you want it to face straight, make sure you pay attention when you're doing it. And then I'm gonna take that same little Halloween hat that we pulled the stick out of, and I'm gonna put that on one of them, not both of them. I'm gonna do the other one different. You can do them both the same, because like I said, they do have these hats in different colors. You can also give these hats a little makeover with some fabric and stuff. That'll be super cute. But they have these at Dollar Tree, which I think is super cute. And I thought it'd be cute if we gave one of the jack-o'-lanterns kind of like little ponytails. So I thought those would look like little buns. So I got that. I took off the two biggest ones, and then I had got these little like bows too from Dollar Tree. And so my thought was to have the buns and then to have those bows in front of it. I did end up putting something on the top here. You can leave it open, and that way you could put like a light or something in there, but I ended up closing that off. So I just took the packaging from a Dollar Tree item, just a piece of like cardboard kind of piece, and I just cut it into shape, and then I glued it down. If you're gonna do this, you want like a nice solid piece would be better, just in case any of it pokes through. I glued it down, and then I wound up putting the ponytail pieces, like the little pom-pom pieces, on top of this after I did that. And then I was like, it's going to peek through. So then I ended up painting it. But if you wanted to do this, definitely use a solid piece, or even like if you cover this with a piece of felt or something like that, that would be nice. But this was like an afterthought for me, so I just cut it, and then after I put the pom-pom pieces on, then I painted it. But you would want to do that in reverse. You would want to paint it, then glue it down, and then put on the rest of the pieces once the paint and everything was dry. But lucky for me, it wasn't that big of an issue, because the paint didn't touch anything. I just added the paint on. But you can see when I took off the bows, they were way too big for this. Like, it would be a cute idea if you had maybe a bigger piece. So if you had a bigger piece, then the bow wouldn't cover so much of the face of it. So I ended up not being able to use the bows. But you can also use the bow in front, kind of like a cute little bow tie kind of look or something like that. That would be cute to do. You can add some fabric on the bottom and then add the bow. You can do a lot of fun things with these and stuff. Make the kind of like looking like a skirt. You can get really creative with these. These are fun to do for the season. If you did want to add some lights and yours were closed up, maybe you can add some lights with remotes, and then you'll be able to do that. I got this ribbon. This was the only thing that wasn't from Dollar Tree. So this is from Michael's, and you get those on sale. So it's not $10, and they have fall ones. They have the Halloween ones. They'll have them for Christmas time. They have them for a bunch of different seasons. They have them all the time, and they always go on sale, and you get a lot of different ribbon options in those. I love those. So I'm just going to take, and I'm going to decide like how long I want the bow to be. I just eyeballed it. And then I'm just going to take and cut a few of those. So I picked a few different ones, and then just cut them both the same size. And then I'm just going to layer it. But you can make, if you're good at making bows, you can make like some nice little bows and have like a cute little hair bow thing going on there. But I'm just going to do it just this way. I did end up doing 2 layers of each one. So how does that make sense? So I picked a certain number of the ribbon, and I cut it twice for each bow. So each bow has 2 of each of the ribbons that I did pick, and then I just laid them, and I took the little ribbon that came with the witch hat and just tied it down. You can use some of the ribbon that you already have. You can use twine in this. Adding some twine in this would be nice too, but you can get real fun and creative with this. And then this ribbon is long from the stick, so what I'm going to do is just tie it on like you would tie on a bow on a ponytail if you were doing it that way. But you can also just glue it down. But I was really playing into the ponytail type thing, so I just tied it down and then fluffed them out so that they kind of covered up, because you really don't see the black piece. Once everything is all together, you really don't see it. But she has 2 little bows now. And then I'm still going to take the little skeleton piece, and these pop right off of the bows that are from Dollar Tree, and put those in the middle of her little bows that we did make. So I just glued those on. So that was the only thing that I did glue on the ribbon piece, because the rest of the pieces I just tied on there. I didn't glue them on, but that was it. That's like really easy, really simple. You can have a lot of fun with these. You can do these in different sizes. You can make like a whole little family with these if you wanted to. It's just something super fun and super easy to do. And like I say, if you wanted to flip it around so that you didn't have the face and just had little pumpkins, then you can do it more like a fall theme. But I thought this was super cute, super fun. And like I said, and if you watch the other way, you can do these two different ways. You can use these same items and do it a different way, and you'll have the little light there too. But this is a fun one to try with Dollar Tree items for the Halloween season. I wanted to try the viral Halloween vase using the Dollar Tree items. I could not find little bat stickers or the little like fishbowl shape vase at Dollar Tree. So I grabbed this. I grabbed some ghosts. They have skeleton heads on there too. And this glass vase at my Dollar Tree. I gave a little wipe down with the alcohol, and then I put these little stickers on here. So these are like little raised stickers. But the ghosts are cute. You have to poke out the little eyes and stuff like that. But the ghosts are cute. I think it would have been real cute because they came in two different colors, the white and then the silver. If I just left it like that, and then maybe filled the vase with like some cute lighting, like some fairy lights or something like that, and then the faux florals. But I wanted to try to see how it would look, trying to do it the ghost way. I didn't spray paint it. I ended up using just some acrylic paint and just like pushing it in there, kind of giving it like a little texture look rather than looking like it was painted. And I made sure I pushed in around the cracks and the corners of the ghost and in the eyes, all that good stuff. I had to end up giving it like 3 coats for this, and I just did it in between. So once one coat dried, I came back in and I did another coat. I didn't paint the bottom of it, nor did I paint, the inside, of course. I did use a little dryer just to help it go along a little faster. But once everything was dry, I came back in and I peeled off the little stickers. And you can see the ghost. I think maybe this technique works better with smaller little stickers. You can see the ghost, but because of the big space in between, you kind of see like the black in between. I don't know if it makes sense, but these florals I got from Michael's and one from Walmart, under $1 for all these florals. So if you're getting your seasonal florals, make sure you get them from Michael's and from Walmart. But this is how it came out. You can add a little light in there if you wanted to, and then maybe the ghost would be more emphasized because you would see the light reflecting through. But I think when you do this, you definitely do need to use a smaller type sticker.